Okay, so today I'm going to do an unboxing of a product that was sent to me by a company, and I'm going to be doing my transmission service on my ZF8 speed transmission. So this company wanted to see how well this product did to help me perform my service. And I've changed this fluid in my transmission on my 2014 Ram EcoDiesel I think 5 times already. So I'm pretty well versed in doing the service. So we're going to go ahead and unbox it. This is the way he sent it to me, and I'm going to see how well it works, see what kind of modifications I need to do to adapt it for this vehicle. So go ahead and take all this out. Okay, so this is the unit here. This is, if you go to the website cooltechllc.com, he has this product, and he says that he's adapted it for use with filling up the transmissions, transfer cases, differential fluids, basically anything that needs to have fluid fill. And if you guys have ever done these kind of services, you guys know how big of a pain in the butt it is to fit a whole entire big bottle of gear fluid or transmission fluid into a tight space. Now the problem that I've had with, if you guys have seen some of my other videos doing the transmission, normally what I do is I'll have the transmission fluid bottle like this, and I'll have a hose going in there with my pump, and then the other hose going into the fill port there in the transmission. Well, the problem is there's a lot of dirt and stuff that's falling down into the pump area and the hoses, and sometimes the hose falls out of the here, or when I run out of fluid here in the bottle, then I have to, you know, unstop the pump and stop it up here in the transmission, and it's just a really big mess, and I make a really big mess. And then when I'm done, if I don't use all the fluid, then I got a huge cleanup to do. So what I'm going to do is, I really like this idea. This is just a manual pressurized bottle, and this will keep all the fluid clean, so everything that I don't use for my transfer case and my transmission, everything will be nice and clean and ready to go, so I won't have a big mess. So I think this is pretty cool. It looks like we have the pressure release. I've never used one of these before, yeah. So, okay, so now it's sealed when it's like that. Make sure that's tight. So I'm going to fill this up, and let's see how we can. Okay, so this is the only fluid that I would use in my ZF8 speed transmission. If I bought another one of these trucks, this was what I would use the first time, the last time, and every time. So I really like this. According to Valvoline, this fluid is compatible with the ZF8 and 9 speed transmissions. So I've been using it for quite a while. I really like it. Works really well. I haven't had any kind of problems at all. So if it's not broke, keep doing it. Okay, so this is 1 gallon. And this thing will hold this whole thing, so this should be enough to do this whole entire transmission service. Yeah, there we go. Okay, make sure everything's tight. Okay, so there she is. This is the CoolTechLLC.com transmission fill system. So let's see how it works on this ZF 8-speed. You guys are going to see in this video how well this works. Boy, I really like how clean this is. Okay, so you're just going to need an 8mm and a 10mm Allen. That's all you're going to need to do this service. They're going to fit in there like that. So you're going to need to drain your fluid. So first thing you're going to do is loosen up your fill plug. Go ahead and crack your drain plug. We'll go ahead and let that drain. Okay, so you're going to have your key fob ready if you're doing this by yourself. If you have remote start, you can do this service by yourself. If you don't have remote start, it's okay. You're just going to need somebody inside the cab to help you. And if you can get somebody inside the cab to help you anyway, that's the best way to do this. So we're going to have our key fob. We're going to have the fill plug. And right here I have the CoolTech LLC fill device with all my transmission fluid. It's pumped up 5 times, maybe a little bit too much. And you're going to have your rags ready to go. This is kind of messy. Alright, let's see how this works. Make sure that your hood is closed as well. Okay, so it fits up there. Okay, so this is working so far. I'm going to slide this quick release down here where it's easier to get to. Okay, so far it's pumping all by itself. Okay, and this is excellent. You can pump it by hand. So what I have is I have my, holy cow, this thing's pumping really fast. Well, this is gosh dang insane. Well, this normally takes about 45 minutes to pump. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh. Okay, so there we go. So it's coming out the weep hole. Watch this. So we're going to start it now. Okay, put it in drive. Neutral. Reverse. Up. Right. Neutral, reverse, push.
What's the temperature? What? Okay, thank you. Yes, do not turn it off. Put it in drive. What's the temperature? Excellent. Hey, go ahead and put it apart. And turned off.
Okay, that's it. Perfect. Thank you. That's it. Yeah, and it's clean. I don't have any transmission fluid spilled down here at all.
Really?
Nope.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. So my final thoughts are on this thing. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm done with my transmission and transfer case service. If you do your transmission service on this ZF 8-speed using this device here, from start to finish, you can have this transmission done in 30 minutes with a helper. If you got somebody to sit inside like your wife, and you can have them run through the gears while you're underneath, and bringing your transmission up to temperature. This is just low stress. It's so clean. I'm done. I mean, this is ready for storage. The handle locks. It's got a vent release on the back to release the pressure. My fluid is going to be ready to go for next time, and it's all nice and clean. And there's no dirt going to get into it, and it's not going to make a mess in my garage. I would recommend this for everybody. This is fantastic. Just go to cooltechllc.com, pick this up. For the cost, it's already ready to go. I didn't have to do any kind of modifications to it for my transmission or for my transfer case. Boy, you just put your fluid in and you're good to go. So I do want to thank Cooltech for giving me this. You know, a lot of people from some of the forums know that we had some history together, but yeah, I would definitely buy this anytime. It's fantastic. So thank you very much for giving me this and giving me this opportunity to review it for you and help the EcoDiesel community or anybody else who's working on their ZF 8-speed transmission. Don't be afraid of working on your transmission. It's with this kind of tool. I don't even think the dealerships have anything this nice. So thank you very much for that. On a side note, but this is the transmission fluid that I'm using. This keeps my transmission temperatures cooler, and this transmission fluid has lasted longer than any of the other fluids that I've used. I have 175,000 miles on my transmission now, and according to the MSDS, when you go to their website, this is compatible with the ZF transmissions. And if you call them on the phone, go ahead and call them and see what they say. And I have not had a single slip, transmission problem, or anything. And if you guys know how I drive my trucks, this truck has anywhere from 800 to 1,400 pounds in the bed. And I also tow my my trailer that weighs anywhere up to 7,000 pounds, and it's all mountain driving. So you guys know if there was a problem with my transmission, I should have a problem by now. I had a lot of people give me a lot of crap for not using the ZF fluid. The ZF fluid is $50 a quart. You need 6 quarts when just doing the transmission service, just the drain and refill. You need 8 quarts doing a transmission service if you're draining removing the transmission pan itself. So that can get really costly. And if you go to Walmart and you buy 2 of these bottles, 2 of these gallons, this container here from Cooltech holds 1 gallon. So this whole thing will fit in there, which will pretty much give you your whole service. And you can do this for, like, let's say you bought this from Cooltech. I think it was like around 50 bucks, and you get this. You can do your whole transmission service your first time for well under $100. But if you take this to the dealership, it is $600 for the same exact service using their fluid and their technicians. But if you do this and you buy even with this, it's under $100 your first time. Next time, let's say we replace the transmission filter and we buy 2 of these. We already have this fill device from Cooltech. You can have the whole transmission service done for under $200, including the transmission pan and filter. And I'll show you where to buy the OEM pan and filter for your transmission. So, on a side note, the only problem that I would see with using this fluid here is possibly a warranty problem. If you did have a transmission problem and they drained the fluid and it was red, you could definitely have a warranty void problem with that. But I'm out of warranty, so I don't really care about the red fluid. But just so you know, your transmission is warranted for 100,000 miles, and if you do have red fluid, I could see that having a problem. So just be careful with that and be mindful of that. But otherwise, I hope this helps you guys. Hope this helps you save money, and I hope this helps you maintain your vehicles a lot more easily and cost effectively. So thanks for watching, and thanks for your time.